Secretary Gina Lopez, Secretary Emmanuel Piñol of the Department of Agriculture, the Presidential Spokesperson Ernesto Abella, Father Joel S.J., President of the Ateneo University, Archbishop Romulo Valles. Siya yung idol ko. Yung iba, hindi na. The other members of the clergy, the civil society organizations of the People's Organization, students and faculty members of the Ateneo de Davao University, mga akong kapwa Pilipino, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. You know, there's a yan crawler yan. Tapos diyan mo basahin. Pag kunwari akala mo yung Presidente Bright, sige ganon-ganon, ang husay magsalita. Pero kung pupunta dito sa likod, nandyan yung speech. Like, first, I would like to commend Secretary Lopez Dinar and the Ateneo de Davao University for organizing this Mindanao Environmental. Ayaw ko na yan. Ayaw ko magbasa. Kagaya si speech ko sa yung SONA, I got tired of just mas mabuti kasi ako pagka walang binabasa. You know, ako po yung nagpapasalamat na tumakbo ako na walang nagtulong kung hindi tao. I ran under the banner of PDP, but you know, all of you knows that it is really a moribund party, political party, but it had its resuscitation last elections. Wala po akong pera at walang sumuporta sa akin ni isang governor, ni isang congressman except Carlo Nograles. Yung kaibigan ko yung tatay niya eh. Kaya, no, the mother is related to me. Wala ko ako isang barangay captain sa anywhere. Kima Abra, sa Cebu, there was one, maybe because of his bond to the blood of a Visayan, si Cordova. But that was all there is to it. I only had 2 governors of the hundreds, and it was only Amy Marcos of Ilocos del Norte, and yung isa, ayaw kong sabihin kasi kasintahan ko. Meron akong kasi. Sabi ni Bishop, basta wag lang masyado skandaloso, okay lang. Patago-tago. You know, the wealth of this country is owned by just a few guys. Hindi naman lahat mayaman na oligarchs. Meron yung they built their empire through the years. As for example, I'm not saying it because she's here. Gina, she's a billionaire, but look at the way she treats herself. She's a crusader, and she loves the country, and she hates oligarchs. Ako man, ito yung mga tao na kinukuha yung yaman ng ating bayan, wala namang ginagastos kung hindi mga laway nila at koneksyon. And they get most of the concessions, the franchises that is given freely through money, through influence, and sheer greed kasi meron sila. Ito yung nangyari sa Mindanao. And that is why the reason why I am so passionate about getting into a new setup. Kasi ho, the Imperial Manila controls everything because we are a unitary type of government. From Manila, lahat ng permit, except yung tindahan ninyo, to do business, lahat ng permit galing sa Manila o through delegated powers from the central government. And that is why itong mga malupa sa Mindanao and everywhere else, yung mga mina, napupunta yan sa mga oligarch. Walang iba yang ginawa kung hindi mag-influence peddling. Nakilala ko ito si Sekretary, akong bahala dyan. Pare, pwede ba to? Pwede ba yan? Malaki to, baka gusto mo pati. And it's true all over the Philippines. That is why I am fighting a monster. I am just 2 months old there, but believe me, I will destroy their clutches sa ating bayan. Yung iba, pagka piligigan mo kaagad ako, gusto ko na magmura. Yung iba, they destroy, for example, Tubay, Agusan del Norte. Pumunta ka doon, parang dinaro. Parang inararo yung bukid as if they're going to plant something there. Di mo alam, kalahati, desert na, kalahati, may mga tanim pa, kahoy. Magtataka kung sa malayo, anong itatanim? They are not into planting. They are into the open pit mining and destroy the soil along the way. Alam mo, yung iba naman butas. An island as fragile as Mindanao. Kung pagkabutasan mo ito at sisirain mo, there will never be a tomorrow for your children. Kaya kami dito na pagtapang-tapangan, hindi naman ako matapang, because I want to protect Davao City and my country for their children. Ako ay come close to a mixed family. Ang nanay ko, although she was really a moral mother, she was, but she became a devout Catholic along the way. And she married a Chinese, yung gustong mangagaw sa ating Scarborough. Mga pinsan niya, mga tiyuhin ko siguro itong mga to. But you know, my grandfather had a wife in China and had a wife here that was my mother, tinana niya. And she became just like any ordinary Visayan lady. But actually, she was a daughter of a Moro, Maranao. Yan, ang ating lupa dito, napupunta lang sa mga may connection. Ang problema nito, itong local officials, kasi sila ang huling baraha to give the environmental clearance for you to start. Kaya that is a source of corruption all over the country. Pagka mayor ang mag-issue ng permit, governor, pera yan. Sigurado yan. Kung hindi mapunta doon sa governor, ay nang tanggapin, pupunta yan sa anak o mga pinsan. So it's really a corrupt society. It sucks, it stinks, but we just have to deal with it. Hindi ako nagyayabang. Pero kung siguro hindi ako naging presidente, I really would not know what will happen to this country. Nakakaawa eh. Then I won, came along Gina Lopez, and I was holding court dyan sa Panakan for the time being that I was not as yet sworn to be president. So she came to me twice, and every time she would be there, she would open her laptop and say, President, total presidente ka na lang rin eh. Baka may magawa ka dito. And she would talk to me one time 2 hours, and the other time 2 hours and a half. Nung pangalawa sabi ko, it was not a sort of, pero if there is anybody as interested as Gina, sinabi ko sa kanya, Ma'am, ikaw na lang kaya ang mag-secretary of DNR? Sabi niya, ha? Sabi ko, oh, totoo ka, Rudy? Sabi ko, yes. Why would I be blurting it out there in front of so many people? Sabi niya, I'd like to talk to my family. So the following night, she called my aide and said that her family gave the go signal. Because you are here, now we are still starting, but we will go after mining na hindi sumusunod sa standard, the strictest. I'm telling them that the best practices of mining industry can be found in Canada and Australia. If you cannot follow that standard, I'm sorry. But yet again, maski not legal, we can only hold so much. Iilang butas yang kung bigyan mo lahat na may pera makapag-apply, it would be a wobbling island. Maraming tubig na hindi naman dapat yan. Well, there's water, but God created the planet just to, ito dito tubig, dito well, rocks, dito soil. But sabihin mo legal, and you issue permits, and it would number to thousands. Whether it is legal or not, it will destroy the country. So, there has to be a limit. And along the way, if God grants me life for 6 years flat, we will realize the dream because ayaw ko na talaga. After so much, no more. So ninyo, take advantage of our fertile soil. That is why I need to get a good reading. Kasi ho, pag hindi niyo pumayag rin kayong mga lumad, mga Moro, mga Kristiyanos dito sa Mindanao, ayaw ninyo ng change of government, federal for example, we will continue to be at the receiving end. You have to destroy the political setup. Otherwise, walang pahinga na. Kasi yung mga, lalo na yung mga Maro na mayayaman, pati yung mga politiko, sabihin ka agad, it's not viable. You know, are separated islands, 7,000 of them, and they will just create, ano mo yung mga ganon? You can see behind readily what they mean. They mean that we should continue, tayong mga Kristiyanos, hang on to power, and distribute the goodies para lang sa mga mayaman. So that is why they are resisting. Ayaw talaga nila. Because it would destroy the power vortex. Nandyan sa kanila lahat ngayon. Mabutit na lang ako, nanalo ako, wala akong utang na loob. Pati ako napatulala nung lumabas yung resulta ng eleksyon. God, I never, almost 15 million and the margin of 6 million sa lamang ko sa huwas. Until now, hindi ko talaga malaman. But what I'm sure of, it was the Filipino who voted me to power. And that power will remain with the Filipino. Huwag mong ibigay sa akin yan kasi ako, utusan mo lang. I am a worker of government. You will have the power. Mauna kayo. Lahat, mining is a sunset industry almost during the years to come, including logging. Lumber, wala na talaga. It's not sunset, it's not even sunset time. It's already too late. Kung ika nga, if there is 24 hours one day, logging is its own 25th hour. Tapos na yan. We cannot cut trees anymore. Yan ang tatrabahuin ko sa 6 years. Many will get mad. Many will get angry. Many would like to maintain the status quo. Kung nandyan na sila, they will power, maybe elective officials appointed, they would hang on to that. Kaya dahan-dahan kong sisirain yan. And open all opportunities to all Filipinos, no, irrespective of tribe, race, religion. Dito sa Mindanao, naintindihan natin yan. Kasi lumaki tayo dito, some mixed blood, kagaya ko, but you should understand na isa lang ang bayan natin. More than anything else, it's about time to reconfigure the worth of the nation amongst the citizens. Then I would like to, I've been criticized, I used to be, or I am the favorite whipping boy of the human rights people. Let me explain to you honestly, candid, truthful. I hate to kill a human being. I am not just up to it, actually. It pains me to see grief in anybody's heart. But when I became mayor, I had to do something because I became the mayor at the crossroads of our national life in the Philippines, including Davao. Nung ako, alam ninyo ako sosyalista ako. My paradigm is hanggang dyan lang rin. I am not used to this kind of life na, hindi naman yung mayaman, the comforts of life along the way. Where are we here? Yan, sa Padre Gomez, yung kantong yan. 1956. Used to be a wetland. Ang tanim dyan, kumpay. Just at the back of the, yan dyan sa Jacinto. Dito pala. 1956, we came here 1949. I could not even remember how we arrived here. But in 1956, my father built a house there. Kasi tubig nga eh. It was on stilts. Would you believe it? It was demolished because somebody owned the water and the soil. Kaya ho ako lumaki na there were times when comfort was there, when my father became governor. But after that, back to kami sa namatay. So, ang paningin ko talaga, hindi ako membro ng Communist Party of the Philippines. I've never been. I am not now. But ako, the NPA, NDF, CCP is a political party. I have nothing to do with them. But I am a socialist. And the only reason why I was raising my fist during the election, galit ako sa gobyerno. Kasi wala nang ginawa yung gobyerno para papahirapan yung tao. I was appalled by the way government people responded to even the mere abuses. Tatanman mo ang bala ang mga mahirap. Hindi naman nila kaya kami. Ako, lagyan mo ng bala. Papakain ko talaga sa iyo yan. Yung mga maliliit, kung ano na ang dala nila galing sa amin. Ako kasi, pag lumabas ako, minsan ang tinitingnan ko lang dyan sa airport. Kunwari hindi ako nakatingin. Nonchalant kunyari ang attitude ko. Pero ako, ang peripheral vision ko very active. Kita ko, sabihin, ito. Tapos may 2, 3 perfume, kunin pa yung isa. Lagyan ng bala. Paglabas sa airport, may mga taxi doon, sindikato. Hindi ka makasakay ng taxi kung hindi ka dadaan doon sa kanilang yung barker. Bigyan mo, tapos lulukuhin ko pa dito. Kung saan ka ihatid, at may mga biyahera galing Hong Kong, sasaluin ng mga paglabas ng airport, nandyan yung pulis na yan, maghihingi, kawan, tapos minsan, papunta sa kanila, Pampanga, pag-uwi, they are held up. And they are no longer heard of. Inilibing na kung saan, o tinapon na. Ganong ang buhay, baka hindi nyo alam mo. Compounding that problem is the advent of drugs. Look, sabi ng forensics, because meth is being produced in America and Mexico now, nahirapan sila sa cocaine pati heroin because it is now interdicted militarily by the United States of America even. So yayariin talaga sila. But it's expensive to transport. But meth, you can cook it at your own backyard. And if the people there are not really familiar with the scent or the, it's irritating to the nose, hindi maalam na yun na pala. So, it flourished, sabi ng forensics, 1 year of shabu use. Rehabilitation is no longer viable. 3 years ago, PDEA said, we have about 3 million drug addicts. That was 3 years ago. Now, incremental increase. Place it at a very liberal growth. Lagay mo na lang 3.7. Anong gawin natin dito? Sa addict na 3.7. Kasi kung pwede lang yung maging galiging ko Carne Norte, yan ang lang ipakain ko sa kanila sa prisuhan. At alam mo, we hold the distinction of foisting an image of a republic at saan ka nakakita ng bayan ng buong mundo na hinuli mo na nga dito sa labas. At sinasabi ko dyan sa mga pulis, huwag ninyong patayin kaya magalit si Dilima, buhayin ninyo. Hatid ninyo doon sa Muntinlupa. Pagdating sa Muntinlupa, niya lang, magluluto na naman ng shabu. We're a nation that's being slapped every day, and we just swallow the humiliation. Yan ang problema dyan. At isa pa dito, on the other end of the line, of the ang ating 10-watt, 11-. Meron diyang Abu Sayyaf na hinihiya naman tayo, seasonal, and the torture, and the copy, the ISIS practice of cruelty and brutality. And even burning 20 women for not for refusing to have sex with them. Anong klase? Kaya ako wala akong pagkaganon, ginusto mo pala, sige. I've been pleading to everybody. Remember I said when I got elected the first time, I am not only pleading, I am kneeling down before you. Kindly stop. Kasi ako mapipilitan to use the extreme measure because I knew the gravity of the situation. But ang alam ko, Davao lang. So, ang sinabi ko, if you are a kidnapper, drug pusher, umalis ka ng Davao because I will kill you. Pantakot lang naman yan. You threaten pa, maybe, just maybe, na matakot ka, umalis ka, then I do not have to do it. But if a leader, palupay-lupay ka, walang maniwala sa'yo. Ngayon, kung yung hindi na talaga naniwala, and everybody was, di pinatay ko. Pasensya. I'll give you an illustration bakit ako galit sa droga, ha? I have a friend, he lives in Insular Village. One night, he called me. At dawn, sabi niya, Pare Rudy, pwede kang pumunta sa bahay ko? I used to get this, sabi, inom-inom, kaibigan eh. So, bakit? Anong nangyari? Sabi niya, pumunta ka lang dito, sabihin ko na sa'yo. Punta ko, pagdating ko dyan, sa Insular Village. When I arrived at my bahay niya, I could hear the blaring sound ng music sa kanyang wagon or I don't know, it was a suburban. But I could hear the howling cries of a woman. Akala ko something horrible happened. It was horrible, pero ganito ang istorya. So ano nangyari? Sabi niya, Rod, tawarin mo na ako, but yung baril ko na iwan ko sa drawer, sa opisina ko sa baba ng bahay. Nakuha ng anak ko, pinasok yung kapatid niya, at tinalian yung bunganga at itinali sa kama, and he is raping his elder sisters now. Sabi ko na, alam mo, pag tinawag ko itong pulis, mamamatay talaga to. Ang problema, ang pulis naman, hindi man magpakamatayan. Pagka lumaban yan o magpaputok, baka ba matamaan ang dalawa mong anak? Sabi ko, halika, Dre. Samahan na lang kita sa bahay. Bahay ko. Sabi ko sa ma'am, we are trying to avoid, hindi naman it's scandal, but stop crying. Pero ang tatay, baka hindi makapigil dinala ko sa bahay, nagkape kami hanggang mga alas 4. Katulog siya, nalang niya rin ako sa hindi na ako natulog, hinayaan ko lang siya natulog. Putan lang ako sa labas, pinaandar ko yung mga motor ko. Gising siya mga 7. Pagtawag niya, tulog na daw yung adik. May hinatid ko siya sa bahay. Minsan dito, these are the, if at all, it could be dividends of life. But yung akin, hindi yun sa krimen. May isang mandog. Alam niyo yung taga-mandog. Di ba? Merong Christmas reunion. Kayo, taga-mandog, alam niyo to. Tapos, hindi gaiety, dumating yung isang babae, karga-karga niya yung 18 months old niya na anak. Hindi naman niya alam, kinuha ng kapatid niya. Sabi, be, ako karga. Ito pa lang ang pamangkin ko, maganda, mas maganda pa sa nanay. Yun lang as related to me. In the midst of merrymaking, nawala ang kapatid, dala-dala yung bata. So there was panic. About half a kilometer from the Mandog proper, doon sa kurbada ng river bend, doon nakita ang bata, bukas na ang abdominal cavity. Nawasak. Kaya, patawarin na po ninyo ako kung I am driven also to insanity. I cannot for the life of me accept that stupid ganong ano. So ito, it was not until after tayo medyo kontrolado. Do not say that there is no. We are very porous. Dagat pati ano. You cannot just stop anybody there. Tell them to undress before you because we are not a fascist state. So you have to give them the, the respect of the citizen. Nung hindi ako hindi ako na presidente, hindi nyo malaman na ang lawak pala, pati ako I was shocked. Nung inipin ko na lahat ang pulis, pati mga lumabas, we are now about to treat 500. It's still going up every day kasi may nagsusurrender. Still going up. Sana ko maghanap ng pera para pang-rehab. Yung dyan may bangag na those beyond redemption, alagaan mo yan. Kasi pag nirelease ko sa labas yan, mag-hold up na naman, magnakaw, akyat bahay, kung anong gawin, just to have their fix for the day. Addicted. It's addiction. Ang katawan, there's a monkey riding at your back. So you must have that dose of. Kaya dyan ako galit. Now, kung ganun ang labanan, mababasa mo up to date by tally ang lahat, 470. I do not care. I really do not care because I know na pagkayang bangag na, a user is always a poser. Except if you are the son of Ayala, Gokogwe. Kung ikaw lang ordinaryo, taga-tondo, once you get hooked into the drugs, you must find another one to hook with you para siya ang magbigay ng suporta. Siya ang magbili para sa iyo. You know, guys, I know, pag lumusot ka ng Ateneo de Davao, number 1 ka. Nasa level ka ng Harvard o Cambridge. I would like to assume that all of you guys took some sort of an entrance exam, unless you are also a graduate from Ateneo High School. I would like to say to you na siguro ang average IQ ninyo is about 99, 100. Tigas yan. Alam mo, ang tao, alam niya anong mangyari, that it would devastate his life forever. Why would you go into shabu or yung heroin kung mayaman ka? Mas maganda pa ang heroin. It's not to justify its use, but in the sense of damage, mas maganda pa ang heroin pati cocaine because they are organic. Remember, it's a poppy, tanim. Itong shabu is a deadly mix of chemicals. At ang tubig na hinahalo dyan, pariko-mariko. Maawa ka sa sarili mo, tubig ng baterya. And that's why your brain will really shrink. Alam no, meron, hindi lang, pardon mo yun. Forgive me for saying this. Meron talaga dito, 3, 4, 5 ang pamilya ninyo may addict. O look what is happening to your family. You know, magnakaw, pati yung bag mo, pati yung cellphone mo, ipagbili, baka plato. And then, what used to be a typical Filipino family is destroyed and becomes dysfunctional family. Yan ang hindi ko matanggap na gawain mo ang Pilipino na ganon. Papatayin talaga kita. Do not do it. Do not destroy my country because I will kill you. Do not destroy the young. Kasi yun yung aming kapital bukas. Alam mo bakit? Hindi ako milyonaryo. And along the way, maybe after retirement, a few years of comfort. Pero pagtanda ko, sinong magpapakain sa akin ng lugaw? Who will pay the bills sa ospital ko? Sino magbili ng mga medisina ko? If I outlive my children, then it would be the grandchildren. Kasi ikaw, ilagay mo ako sa alanganin. You place me in peril, place me in jeopardy. At kung marami similarly situated kagaya ko, bagsak ang Pilipinas. If there is a nation at all, it will be something of a fractured one, running just because there are people in it. Huwag ninyong gawain yan. Maghanap kayo ng ibang negosyo. Iwasan ninyo yan. Rarami pa to. How much? 400. Kasi yan malalaban talaga yan. Alam ko yan. At sigurado ako may sinalvage. Sigurado rin ako dyan. And we will investigate. Pero yung ganon, may baril talaga yan. At maniwala ka dyan mga pulis na yan. Kahapon, pagbaba ko sa aeroplano kagabi, ang sinabi ng regional commander, Sir, yung chief of police ng Magsaysay na baril, tanong ko, patay? Na sir, tinamaan sa dibdib. I don't know, still alive. I'm going there now. Papunta akong Panakan, I'll pass by the hospital. Lumalaban talaga yan. Kaya lang, siyempre, ang pulis, ang kalaban niya, bangag. Kung may bangag ka, basi ano man, kung natibin shoot straight. At ang pulis ko mag-aresto ng pusher, 2, 3, 4 yan. May body tawag nila. So, yung mga ganun, lumalaban talaga, I know. Kasi ako, alam ninyo, hindi ako nagyayabang. Ilang beses na. So, yan ang appeal ko sa inyo. Let us take care of our nation. It's the only one that we have. Ang masakit nito, ang Pilipino pa naman, ang pinakagwapo at pinakamagandang mga human being sa lupa na ito. Pangit mo yung iba? Kung hindi pangit, yung gwapo pareho sa inyo, ang ugali, mga pangit. So I'm glad that I had this time with you, and you can be assured that this country, uunahin ko yung maliliit. That's what I told Secretary Gina and kay Secretary Piñol. Unahin ninyo yung, you guys have been to Manila, I'm sure, at one time or another. Kita ka maglipad ka dyan sa Laguna de Bay. Laguna de Bay, puro triangle na office fence. Ang makita mong open spaces are the distances between one fence to the other. Wala na ang tagadong gutom na. Kasi wala na silang because general ng pulis, general ng army, mayor, gobernador, o yung mga hustler, yung marunong. Sabi ko sa kanila, dismantle all of those things and give back Laguna de Bay to the poor fishermen of that country. So here, wherever there is inequality, it will be resolved in favor of the poor as against the rich. Kasi ang mga rich, may pera yan. Putulin mo isang negosyo, marami pa sa bangko. It is inexhaustible. Hindi na ubos. Pero ang tao, pag walang medisina, walang pera, patay. I'd like to inform you that PAGCOR is earning something like 30 billion a year on the average. Yang pera na yan, bigay ko kay Ubial, it will be used solely for the medical attention and medicines of the poor. At kung may mahanap ako, itong Philippine Charity Sweepstakes, it is a corrupt agency. Yung mga pabinggo-bingo milyonaryo, hawak ng yung loto pati weteng ginano nila. That is the racket, and you would notice I've never appointed anybody there. I'm looking for a killer. Baka ikaw na siguro kaya mo. PCO chairman, barilin mo lahat. You have my blessing. I would like to give you a warning. Siyempre kayo, hindi ko ma-pronounce lahat. Wag ninyo ako, as president, I have the immunity from civil or criminal. Pag naasar ako sa iyo, tawagin kita, barilin kita dyan. Eh ano? Eh kung naka-presidente kayo ng killer, diferensya niyan. At least, ang pastime ko, patay ng mga masamang tao. Hindi ko inuubos yung panahon ko sa huwag tayo kayo kasi nag-backbite tayo. Hindi ko inuubos ang panahon ko dyan. I use it to think of ways to help my countrymen. Wala na nga ako, patay na ako. Alam mo kung magtanong ka, Mayor, it is good to be president. I tell you now, do not. Do not. Ako na imbir na lang kasi ako na takbo-takbo ka. And I was marveled, I was accelerated beyond expectations. Because naman totoo yung last election, and every place, always a multitude of crowds. Hindi ko alam, ayun na pala yung 6 million kong lamang. So, wala akong partido, wala akong pera. What is the message? And I'll end my talk with this. The message is, hindi na ako kilala, hindi naman ako gwapo. I am not a national figure. But they heard my message. Ang messaging doon, korupsyon, drugs, criminality, and of course, yung talagang, yung gusto lang, guy who would simply work there, be content with his salary, and maybe after 6 years, go down and die peacefully. Maraming salamat po.
Check. Thank you very much, Mr. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for gracing us this afternoon.